Let's face it, life isn't easy. If you're stuck in a bad relationship, betrayed or afraid of tomorrow, financially insecure, or desperate for a breakthrough, you've come to the right place. Dr. Carmen Harra is a renowned psychologist, intuitive, relationship expert, and best-selling author, and she's here to give you the miracle guidance you need. Her new call-in show, Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life, offers profound wisdom, practical advice, daily exercises, and empowering predictions, all for you. Dr. Harra's show aims to eliminate everyday problems, big and small, with topics like healing your relationships, reclaiming your power, achieving better health, dealing with loss, and so much more. Regain the joy, stability, and fulfillment you deserve to feel. Tune in to Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life with host Dr. Carmen Harra, live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and find the answers you've been looking for.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Miracle Guidance. I'm Carmen Harra, with you for many years on this station, and I'm so happy that I have this opportunity to be on OMTime every Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And tonight, you know, the New Year is coming. There's a new year. There's a new you. Let's talk about transformation in 2022. And then next week, I'll talk to you about what is in store for 22, in my opinion, where the world is going, and what it is that I think we need to get ready when it comes to 22. But anyhow, I want to welcome you to the show. I want you to call in 202-570-7057. I know there's so many of you already online, and I appreciate you calling so much. I'm so excited anytime you guys call, because this is the way, you know, we share our life experiences, and I can be instrumental in helping you. So I welcome Michelle, Barbara, Susie, Robin, Lelani, and all of you guys. Hold on the line. I'll be with you in a minute. But coming back to the idea of the show, because, you know, every time I do the show, I come up with a concept, with something. Tonight, you know, it's guiding you towards making self-improvement and really progress. And we all want to make improvement. We all have resolutions around this time of the year. We have to lose weight. We have to save money. We have to get along with others. We always have something that we plan to do. Unfortunately, those plans fails in some weeks at the very beginning of the year. And the question is, why is that? What is the secret to making our promises to ourselves last? It's recognized that you should alter some parts of your life. That's the first step towards newfound happiness. But there are several steps, more steps, that you need to ensure your desired change become habit. So learn how to break through stagnancy and fulfill your goals for personal evolution. And all of that is what I want to talk tonight. I probably feel that you might be confused about certain aspects of your life. Maybe, you know, your job is not working, your career isn't bringing you the fulfillment anymore. Maybe your relationship has become too complicated. Maybe you have money problem. Maybe you have physical or emotional health suffering right now. We want to change these things. We want to transform ourselves. We want to discover the purpose, the joy, the love that we all crave. But maybe we don't know where to start. The answer is, as you know very well, I'm not telling you something really new. I'm just reminding you. Where you start with you, with yourself, right here in this very moment and right now. Start in the present, because you have to reinvent tomorrow. I always remember a quote by George Lopez, who said, when things are bad, it's time to reinvent yourself. And isn't that very true? In fact, when things are not going the way you want, it's the universe telling you, change something. When we keep hitting dead ends, when we fail, despite our efforts, when we feel dissatisfied and disappointment, it means that we're not on the right path. It means it's time to wake up, look around, and find a different path. It's time to change. I think one of the word that resonated in the heart of people when we elected President Obama was change, change, change. Yes, we want change. Right now, we want change more than ever because we're all very unhappy with what's going on with us. We want to be happy, want things to be, thriving and fulfilling. And we're far away from that. We live in fear. We're becoming more and more self-destructive. And we want something to be different, but we don't take the proper action. And action leads to change. And that's my opinion. The moment we collectively take action, we can create a change. One of life's greatest secrets is never to stay the same for too long. And that's why constant revision of your life is key to success. I've reinvented myself a million times, but really reinventing myself. I've been a famous singer, I should say, in Europe, touring with, singing with a band and, in major concerts all over Europe and releasing so many albums at that time. You're talking about the 70s, the 80s. And then, my life took a turnaround and I went back to school. Though I graduated a college all the way in Europe, actually in Romania, a great college actually, Babes University. And then I decided, and I got a PhD. I went many years to school over there. But then all of a sudden I ended up in America with a singing contract. And I don't know how I did so many things. So then I realized that I need to reinvent myself, and start a new life. So I went to school. I started writing books. I worked to become a psychologist. I graduated college again. Then I said I need to do something else. So I opened a line of jewelry on QVC. So I became a jewelry designer. Then I went back to singing and I released 3 albums in America. Then I started with my career as an author, and I wrote. I got a contract for my 10th book. So then I said, okay, that's not good enough. Let me become a radio host. So I'm giving you my example how many times in my life I went through and even right now I'm thinking, how can I reinvent myself and start something else, add something else to my career? This is what you should do. But it's not easy. It's not easy. You want to tell me, oh, this is difficult. But nobody's work became successful from the beginning. Like, for instance, talking about writing a book. No writer, no matter how successful, he didn't write this book from the first time. He revised it a million times. I speak from my experience. My last book, Committed, Finding Love Through the 7 Archetypes, I worked years on this book. I tell you, no famous novel was written only once. It was rewritten a dozen times. No invention came perfect in the first try. In the same time, you must also change yourself until you see that you're getting where you want. You don't give up. You're supposed to become better as you pass through life. You elevate, you improve, you shift positively from one day into the next. The truth is that you're not only who you were a decade ago, 2 decades ago, 2 years ago, not even 3 months ago. Every minute, you're learning something new. Every minute you go through a different challenge, probably a different hardship, making you wiser, making you stronger. There's an opportunity to transform yourself around every corner. But you must make sure you're ready and you are willing. So how are you going to transform your life, you're going to ask me? Are you ready to transform your life? The first thing you do to understand how much potential is in you. So you say, okay, can I transform? Where is my potential? How do I know how much potential I have? Because you have fear, you have doubts, you have trauma, you have all kinds of factors that are holding you back. But if you were to eradicate negative emotion and self-imposed barrier, you would understand how infinite your possibilities are. You can break through false limitation. So let me go through you and then I'm going to take your calls. Let's go through the 10 principles that will help you build the best version of you. First of all, speak freely. Speak freely. I want you to ask yourself each day, what it is that I really want. Am I happy with what I'm getting? Am I happy with my career? Am I happy with where I stand? Am I happy with where my world is going? Second of all, never compare yourself to others. The more you compare yourself with others, the more you're not creating that authentic self. Engage your natural talents. Engage in what you love to do, no matter what those talents. Build on those talents. We all are talented in our own way. Listen to advice sometimes that comes back, but trust your intuitive mind. In one of the things important in the process is express gratitude every day, because gratitude is a killing force. If you go to a hard time, you have to be grateful. Go against the trends. Be unique. Be different. Don't try to be like somebody else. Don't compare your life with anybody else. Believe in yourself wholeheartedly with all your strength. I was just thinking about Lady Gaga's life, how much she believed in her and how much that woman changed everything about her. From her appearance to the confidence, to being told by everybody that she's not good. And look at where she is today. And I'm curious to see, because some people, get lost through the road of life, but some people, as the time goes by, they evolve, they get better, they add something new, to their capacity, to their name, to their evolution. So that's why I said, believe in yourself. Dismiss all kinds of distraction. Don't make excess in anything. Work towards your life purpose and never, never, never quit. So because life comes with the unexpected, with turning points, life can hit you hard, but you have to be prepared and you have to see beyond the painful experiences. So never allow yourself to become stuck in the painful experiences, and don't let them make you afraid of your future. You have to adjust to the test of time, to change, to the changes in the world, to adapt to the environment constantly, because the environment is constantly changing. You cannot afford to be stagnant. One of the laws of the universe is the law of transformation. But you have to be willing to transform. You have to see what's within you that is stagnant. Because a lot of people are calling me and saying, I'm stuck. Yes, you're stuck. And that's the worst thing. Sometimes new will always come. Don't let subconscious blockages to keep you in the past. The universe many times forces us to create a new you, a new us, whether you want it or not. But it's okay to create a new life, create a more fulfilling career. Leave the old relationship, find new love, create a happy environment, a happier family. These are all parts of the cycle of life, Whenever you say the word forever, you're stating something that doesn't exist, because forever doesn't exist, because nothing is forever and nothing remains the same forever. Nothing is forever, but it can be for a while. That's why we said, we swear forever. Those things don't exist. Every time you lose something or someone, it's the universe navigating you in a different direction and telling you, don't look back. That chapter is closed. If you lose a job, don't see it as a tragedy, see it as an opportunity. If you divorce, don't see it as a tragedy, see it as an opportunity. If a chance is gone, it gives you another chance to reinvent yourself, to create new skills, to prove that you can achieve something or anything your mind is set to achieve. The more you become stubborn, resist to change, you put your will against the universe. The more you want to achieve what you want in life, the more down you're going to feel, the more you're going to lose the confidence, the more you're going to lose your self-esteem. Sometimes everything that's happening is in your favor. And that's going to create your challenge, and that's where the transformation comes from. You have to accept in either way and adapt in either way. Go with your ties. So many things, people, events come into your life every day, and nothing is without a reason. Like we used to say, there's a reason in everything. Out of which of them you have to take a tiny bit of experience with you and change for better, and little by little. Sometimes we ask, where is God when we go through a hard time? God is in you. He's never outside. He will remain inside. So we live a life of only good and positive. If we live that kind of a life, we won't appreciate the good because we won't know the difference to compare with the bad. It won't be, so easy to celebrate things because you'll think that everything is, you'll take things for granted. So if you want to expand on this subject, I'm here for you, and I'm going to go to my first caller. Don't forget my new book, Committed: Finding Love and Loyalty Through the 7 Archetypes, is available everywhere books are sold, of course at Amazon. And get this book if you ever wanted to find out your own archetype. Find out, are you an independent? Are you a hopeless romantic? Are you a wounded warrior? Are you a free spirit? Are you a narcissist? What it is within you that you've never explored. So find your archetype, find your partner's archetype, and then you will understand why you fight, why the relationship is not working. This is key and essential for your well-being and for your love relationship. So get that book, Committed: Finding Love and Loyalty to the 7 Archetype. I'm actually looking at the clock, and I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to go straight to the phones after the break because I have so many of you. And I'm going to start after the break with Michelle from California, then from Barbara, then Susie from Florida, then Robin from South Carolina, and then, of course, Leilani, and there's so many other of you. So hold on the line. I'll be with you in 1 minute.
The best of the holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
OMTimes magazine is one of the leading online content providers of positivity, wellness, and personal empowerment. A philanthropic organisation, their net proceeds are funneled to support worldwide charity initiatives via Humanity Healing International. Through their commitment to creating community and providing conscious content, they aspire to uplift humanity on a global scale. Connect at omtimes.com. OMTimes, creating a more conscious lifestyle.
My name is Victor Furman. Some call me The Voice. I've always been fascinated with human nature, spirituality, science, and the crossroads at which they meet. Join me Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on OMTimes Radio, and we'll explore these topics and so much more on Destination Unlimited.
COVID-19, brought to you by CDC and the Ad Council.
If you're feeling increasingly lonely right now, you're not alone. It's totally normal. Even though we may not be able to get together in person, connecting virtually with friends and family still gives you a chance to interact with people and may help raise your spirits. Join a virtual book club, set up group text chats, or online video coffee breaks with coworkers.
Find more self-care and coping tips at coping-19.org.
And I'm back, and I want to let you know that I have another radio show that ABC offered me on, and it starts on January 7th. Of course, sometime it's going to be my first love, and we'll continue to do these shows like I did, and I will for the years ahead. But there's a show that I'm starting every Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 Eastern Time on KMET 1490 AM, 98.1 FM. It's a radio show on ABC. The station is actually, it's an ABC station located in California. So you can not only listen to me, you can actually see me. So when you go to my website, carmenharra.com, and you click on radio shows, you're gonna see all the details about the new show. So the show starts relatively quickly, like in 9 days, I'll have my first show. So if you guys want to follow me on that show too, you have an opportunity of seeing me. Of course, you have an opportunity to address all your questions, and it's an extra chance to communicate with me during the week. So I'll have my home time radio every Tuesday, and I'll have my ABC radio show on Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So I'm going to go first, talking about California and my show in California. I'm going to go to Michelle. Hi, my lovely Michelle. How are you, my dear?
Hi, congratulations on your new radio show, by the way.
Good. How are you, Michelle, my love?
I'm okay. Listening to everything you said, it really resonates with me. I feel stuck, and I feel like I'm in a point where I need to reinvent myself, but I don't know how to do it.
But have you ever work on your talents? Because we have hidden gifts and talent. What it is that you like to do? Just give me an idea.
Well, I like to be around people. I like to cook, and I like to create. Like, if you do like candles and stuff, I can send you some candles if you like.
Yes. But you see, this is already an amazing gift that you have. So I think cooking, you can develop an entire business. It's just a fascinating business.
Very hard.
Very hard. I cannot disagree. Very hard, very demanding. Me and my husband, God bless his soul, we had 3 or 4 restaurants. And we worked so hard. We had a restaurant in New York called Pancho Villa for years, and a famous restaurant. We had restaurants in Manhattan, in Queens, when we lived many years in New York. And that work was so hard. To keep that business together was very hard. So I know, but you can, do you envision yourself like working on building something in this direction?
I don't know. It's like, I don't know what happened. I used to be so like outgoing and so able to meet people. I feel like I feel stuck. I mean, I feel like I have this wall in front of me and I keep on pushing through. I work in finance and I feel like, I mean, I don't know. I don't like it and I need the money. I can't just quit. And now everything after the pandemic.
Well, I will not quit unless I have a stability somewhere else. At least I know what I'm doing and I have the money, But I think with developing a cooking business or working directly with people, in which way you think you can work directly with people? Helping them with the finance, helping them, in which way you ever thought about working with people?
Well, I love to cook and create and do that kind of stuff, but I wouldn't mind working like as a coordinator or doing things that are very...
That also makes sense, and that's not that so demanding, Yeah,
I just don't know how to do it. I don't know I don't know how to get to that point. I try to do my resume because I have a lot of different experience, but I don't know, for some reason I just can't get to the next step. I keep wanting to do all these things, but I just can't seem to make it happen.
First of all, it starts by you having a plan, a strategy, a marketing plan. You see, in the other way this has been done, because everything we do has been done before. Everything I do, you do, anyone else, this has been done. So you have to see the way this has been done and build your own independent plan around an idea that already exists. So if you say, okay, I want to develop a business, let me open up a company. Let me think, how can I strategize? Let me put my name out there. The internet is everything in the world right now. It's not so much about being on TV. I did 15 shows lately, and they didn't really resonate as much like they would have resonated 20 years ago. You understand? So it's not TV anymore. What it is internet. So put your name, have your own website, do your own lives, open your own Facebook, do lives about, and you bring people in. You will be amazed how many people are going to start joining you, and just wake up with a lot of followers. There are kids, teenagers who have an idea and they have 1 million people followers everywhere, just like that, out of the blue, because they promote something and they're active and they bring an audience. So I think you have to have a structure, you have to have a plan, you have to think, what is it exactly that I'm offering? What are my services? How do I see myself growing through this? Are you following me? Do I make sense?
Yeah, I just thought of an idea actually when you said that. But
yes, you see, because the more you think, ideas are going to start coming. The more you put your mind to work, your mind will tell you, okay, let me go that way. open that door. Let me connect the dots. Let me bring those people in. Let me associate myself eventually with someone else at the beginning. But I have to have a vision and a very solid plan. A vision is not enough, but is essential, because it's gonna make your brain plan something. Everything starts in the mind. That's for me. That's the number one. The most significant thing is then when you plan things in your brain, and then they do translate into your reality. So what is significant for you to know is that if you have a plan, you're going to turn it into reality in a big way. And I think, and I know, like in 2 years and 4 months from now, you're going to be so far. You're going to be so proud of yourself. And it doesn't mean right now that you have to give up on what you have. You build something else. You start from the ground. You put yourself out there. You will be amazed how much you will achieve.
Really, you can see that, huh? You feel that. I don't know, for some reason, I used to be able to, right now, I feel like I have a lot of anxiety, and I'm very, I don't know, just uneasy, and I don't know why. I think
well, anxiety has a lot to do with disturbances at the level of the neurotransmitters in the brain, because there's pressure, because probably you had suffered some kind of a trauma at some point. I don't know if you resonate with what I'm telling you.
Yeah, I lost my dad.
Yeah, usually anxiety happens when something bad happens, a loss. You've been bullied, you've been hurt, you've been somebody divorced you and or drag you to court, or something had to hurt you at some point, and from there you develop that anxiety, because those catecholamines in the brain, they get out of control, and immediately you have to feel unsafe. You might have even panic disorders and stuff. They start developing. And here's when I can help you, because I can recommend you write me an email, some natural stuff that can regulate that, and the anxiety will be completely gone. I can help you alleviate anxiety in the most natural way.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's easy. That we can do.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So start with a plan. Plan. Have a strategy. What is called marketing plan. Look at what's out there in that field. The way other people are doing it. How big can it get? If you resonate with everything, very important.
Yeah, I need to get back out there. I used to really have a lot of people. I used to know a lot of people. I had a lot of friends. I've kind of become closed off. I still know a lot of people, but it's not the same level. You know what I mean? It's changed.
Right.
So.
I hear you. But you can get back there. I mean, the times are very difficult for humanity right now. But you will be able to get there, and I do see you succeeding probably more than you imagine. The more you put your mind to work, the more you tell yourself that you believe in this, that you have a vision for yourself, and you want to follow that vision and turn it into reality, the easiest is going to be to make it happen.
Okay. Well, I appreciate
I'm your
that.
biggest supporter. I support you in everything you want to do. I'm here to even promote you if you decide to create a business,
Okay. Well, I definitely want to send you some candles and soaps, and those are very.
Please, I feel that making candles, to me, that can be a business in itself. You can expand so much on making candles. People love lighting candles.
It's so crazy.
They love. Sorry?
It just exploded. You wouldn't believe this junk I've seen out there and how much they're charging, and then I know what I do, and I'm like, oh my God, it's crazy. So
well, you know what? Let me promote you. We can do a live on my Facebook. I have 40,000 people, very loyal followers. And when we go live,
God, really?
oh my God, there's so many people. They jump. Immediately there's a 2,000 comments. So we can go together and talk about your business. And say, okay, there's Michelle. She has these candles, and we show them to people, and they know where they can buy them.
Oh my God, I'm so grateful.
Oh, absolutely. I'll do it with my greatest pleasure. I'm promising you with a lot of people listening to the show.
Oh my
absolutely,
God,
I'll do this.
Thank you. I'm so touched.
Yeah, send me some candles. Let's figure it. Let's expand this. Let's expand the candle business for now, And then let's think, how can we expand other talents of yours?
Do you have a favorite scent? I can make you. Do you have favorite scent?
Either way, for me, you know what? For me, whatever. I go by you. Whatever you think it's best.
Oh my God, there's so many. I just want it to be whatever you like. It's been my pleasure to do that for you.
Good. So when we present them, you know, we show them. Do you have a website?
No, I don't know how to do that. I'm trying to find someone to help me do that. That's kind of where I'm
I know
stuck,
somebody
so.
who can do your website for a very, very limited amount of money. I can
Oh my God,
recommend
that'd
you
be
to
so great.
somebody who's going to
Wow.
do your website. Because if you come with me, you have to have a website. People are going to go and
Oh
try
no,
to
I
buy
know.
your.
I do. Oh my God, could you have him call me? Oh my God, I would be so grateful.
Yeah, Michelle, write me an email, Carmen Harra at AOL, and summarize everything we've been talking. I'll respond, and I'll have the guy who did look at my website and see what he did, and I'll have him do yours for a fraction of the money that anyone else is charging there. Promise.
Oh, I really appreciate it because I just want to be happy, and I don't need to
Yeah,
be a
and this will
millionaire, but
make you happy because you have to
it
be
will.
on a mission. We all have to. For me, what makes me happy if it can make somebody happy, you know?
Oh, you made me very happy just by taking the time to talk to me. I already
Oh,
felt so much better. I feel warm
good,
inside, and
good,
I'm hopeful. I
good,
feel so much more hopeful. Oh
good,
my
good.
God, thank you, Carmen.
Let's
Thank
make it
you.
fabulous.
Okay,
Okay.
when I get home,
Write
I'm
me and I'll
gonna.
send you my address and we'll strategize and we'll make it happen. But before
Oh,
we
thank
go
you.
live, we need a place where, like a site where people can go and, you know, and where we need a bio. I'll have my guy do everything for you, and
Oh
then
my
we'll
God,
go
thank
live.
you
And
so much. Because I've been so stuck on this. I try to do it
no, we
myself,
know
and I
you're
just
not
couldn't
stuck
do it.
anymore. You see, the moment you strategize, the more you think, the more you put the hope, the more you realize that opportunity is within you. You just have to figure it out a way to express it, to get it out of you.
You're very right. I mean, I just need to go to the next level. I think you're right. This is probably the next
Exactly.
level push that I need. Carmen, thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
Okay, my Michelle. I love you, my dear. Write me an email. I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, well,
Thank you for
I'll
calling.
send you an email. Thank you so much, Carmen. I
I
really,
love you,
really appreciate
Michelle.
it.
I
I
love
love
you.
you
I'm going
too.
to go to Barbara in Illinois. Hi, Barbara.
Hello, Carmen.
Hi, beautiful
Well,
Barbara. How are you, my love?
I good. I got to tell you, I did go ahead and use that salt,
Mm-hmm.
and that you told me to use it, and I did it on my third eye. I did it on my crown. I did it on all the chakras too. I wasn't taking
Good.
any chance. Yeah, and I got to
And?
tell you, today I didn't feel it instantly. I didn't. But
Uh-huh.
today I woke up and I felt different. And I don't know, I was listening to the TV or radio and I heard the word freedom. And I thought, wow,
Right.
it's so
I
funny,
love it.
right? Yeah,
Yes.
because that's kind of what it felt like. I felt like my
Uh-huh.
old self. Now,
Good.
I don't have, but I'm going to say it's coming. It's just not here yet that I could see the lights, like I tell you, of the stars.
Right. Right.
I haven't got that yet, but
You will.
it's coming. I'm telling the universe it's coming.
It's coming. Yeah. There's another trick that the Egyptian used to do. They used to take an egg, you know, and
Uh-huh.
roll it around. You take an egg and you roll it around your chakra points, the points of energy, and you turn the egg around your forehead. You go into the sort of the crown chakra at the top of your head, around where the third eye is. Then you go around where your thyroid is, then around your heart, and especially above the rib cage where the solar plexus is. Then you go down, you know what I mean, around the reproductive organ. So you wrap that egg, you know, any egg that you buy, fresh egg in a Publix, in a store. So
Right.
you do this for a while, for like 10 minutes, and Egyptian believe that this is so instrumental in taking away in the points of energy. The eggs, the salt and the egg, these are the two things that work. So last time I didn't speak about the eggs, and now I said I want to mention this too. So if you guys listen and you feel like, oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed with this vibration, I feel low, I feel down, I'm not functioning because my biofield of energy, my auric field is so loaded with negativity, with vibration that are coming, I don't know from where, whatever I'm absorbing, But the egg and the soul, these are the two tricks, that will really, really purify. And they take away, because what we want to do, we don't want those frequencies to tap into the physical body. Because when we get sick, and in the secret of staying healthy, and it's this preserving something that we don't see, that exists around our physical body. And if we preserve that vibration energy, then we stay younger, then we look vibrant, then we're not down, then we don't get physically sick. It's just fascinating how powerful those ancient teachings are, So.
Oh yeah, I believe. Let me say this to whoever's listening. I believe in the salt.
Absolutely. How not to believe in the salt? When we discuss, the salt is the way we got electricity. We won't have light in the house without the salt. Edison discovered the light by realizing that the salt is in your blood, the salt is in your tears, the salt is in the food. We cannot function. There's no salt, your heart is not going to beat, Of course, excessive salt is not good for the kidneys, it raises your blood pressure. So there's another thing that we should know, how much salt do we need and how we use the salt. And salt, you should put salt at the entrance of the house if you don't want any energies, to tap into your environment. You should take salt, bath with salt, follow the ritual, which I think that's the one I told you last time, no?
Yeah, right.
Right. We should take salt at midnight, you know what I mean, and put it in the earth so that we liberate ourselves. It's like those are ancient rituals that exist since the dawn of time. That humanity has been using them very successfully.
Now, do you have to, when you say with the egg, how you go around each of the chakra points, do you have to say anything?
You can say that I'm free myself. It's like you command that egg to absorb all those energies that are negative, all those impurities. Okay. They don't come. You never know from where. Let's say you have somebody who's jealous. You have something that is stuck within your field for 10 years, and you don't even know. You have no idea it's there. But the egg will take it away. And the Egyptian, they use actually to put eggs in every corner of the house. Let's say in your bedroom, you have 4 corners and you put an egg every corner. You leave it for 7 days, enough 7, number of the divine. And then after 7 days, if you open the egg has inside all kinds of things. I've seen eggs that have inside earth, all kinds of impurities, leaves. It's unbelievable what can be absorbed in that egg that takes a shape,
Wow. Do you throw them away then?
And then you throw them away because they stay 7 days and they take away every energy that exists around you that you don't even know. Sometimes we talk about, there's an entity, there's an energy, I feel something, I don't know what it is. But apparently, the property of the egg is actually to take that away, from around you and from the environment where you are. So you can do 2 things: either put it in the 4 corners of the room where you sleep, or put it in round, or do the other ritual by putting it and tapping on your chakra point. So you allow the egg to take away whatever is there, especially on your forehead,
Right. Right. I have to ask. Well, I'm going to have to try that one too. So I have to ask.
Try it. You will be amazed. Call me back and let me know.
Listen. I will. I'm going to try it for sure. Now, what do I need to do to lose weight and to get healthier for me?
Okay. For that, we need to figure it out where there's an unbalance. sometimes there's all kinds of catecholamine in the brain, like glutamine, for instance. And if there's an unbalance there, whatever, if that is not regulated, no matter what you do, you're not going to lose the weight. Or if your pineal gland influence your thyroid, if your thyroid is either hypo or hyper, that's where we're having a problem. But the thyroid is governed by the pineal gland, things that people don't actually pay attention. And if you ever had a problem with the pineal gland when you were a teenager, for instance, then you wake up being fat and you don't know why, and you keep that heavy weight for many years, and whatever you do is not going to work. And all these recipes with Nutrisystem and all of these drugs and all of these things that say take this and do this because you're gonna lose. It's not gonna work. It's not working. It might work for 2 months and then you go back to the weight you had before. The problem is all in the answer is the pineal and the thyroid regulating the metabolism and regulating the neurotransmitters. So the participation of the pineal and the neurotransmitter in the brain, that's where the problem comes with the. But if you'll ever do a neurotransmitter test, we'll know where the problem is. And if we regulate that, for instance, I've seen people have not enough glycine in their brain, and taking that allows them to drop the weight. So tricks that nobody talked about before.
Well, how do I know which one it is? You know, actually,
well, there's a test. I can tell you there is a test, and I'll interpret it for you for free because this is my career, and this is what I do for a living. So do that test. Write me an email. I'll tell you which test to take. Take the test, and we'll see where is the problem there. And I'm convinced that something is there that doesn't allow you to drop the weight.
The other thing was, years ago, when I got divorced, I was so heartbroken. Mm-hmm. I didn't want anybody near me. Mm-hmm. And I thought if I put on the weight, because I was very thin at the time, very, very skinny. I think I weighed 105 pounds. Mm-hmm. And I thought if I put on weight, no man would be attracted. Well, fast forward many, many, many years, and so how do I reverse this now?
Well, we reverse the thinking and we find out what actually happened within the brain. You know, that is okay. You know, there's a recipe for this, but we need to take it one step at a time. And I'll show you how easy it is actually to drop the weight. Okay. But when you were emotional, and I can understand, when my husband passed away, I put 60 pounds on me overnight because I was so depressed and so down. Right. So my whole system was out of control. It's an emotional thing, and that's what's happened in many cases when you all of a sudden wake up with all that weight, and then it takes years to find ways of getting rid of.
So how do I email you?
My name, Carmen, Ajrra, Carmen Harra @AOL. I'll guide you through the process. And I feel like it's going to be very interesting what we're going to find out together about, you know, the things that you need to correct and probably you never knew.
I bet you that's true. Like I said, I'm hooked. After the salt thing, I'm hooked.
Okay. Okay, my barber.
I have followed you for years, and had readings, and but this has gone on for years, and this is the first time that I've actually felt free.
Right.
It's amazing.
Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
The salt released everything when you, all those blockages. And you will see, you will lose all your weight, I promise you. You'll lose it. Yeah. And easily, without an effort. Carmen. Yeah. All right, my Barbara, I love you. Thank you for calling me. Thank you, my love. I'm going to go to Susie in Florida. Hi, Susie, my love.
Hi, Carmen.
Hi, beautiful. How are you, my love?
Good. How are you?
Good. Tell me.
So Carmen, I feel really stuck in my marriage. I just don't know what else
Really?
to do. I'm so super disconnected, and I'm like just lost.
Okay. Is this marriage going on for 12 years? How many years?
Yes, going on 12. Yeah.
12. Okay. Um, gee, how how was when you got married? You thought this is the man of your life? You thought this is also going to be great? And what was your
Yeah.
first perception of this man?
Yeah. It was all good in the beginning, but now that I look back and I think about some things that happened, I'm like, oh, those were red flags, but I didn't know or I didn't realize.
Right.
But now I see
Right.
them.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I question what could have happened, and my answer is probably this was not as perfect as you thought from the beginning, but you didn't see it.
Right.
There must have been. Do you mind telling me when this man is born and when you born? I want to do it like a compatibility very briefly.
Yeah, November 28, 1983. That's his
19
birthday, November 28,
That's November
1983.
so November 28, 83.
Yes, and mine is September 2nd, 84.
Okay, hold on. September 2nd,
84.
84.
Yes.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Which is very, very interesting. This man is actually good for you. Yeah. According to the ancient teaching of Kabbalah and numerology and Pythagoras, this is actually something that is supposed to work. Now the question is, what happened?
Yeah, a lot of influence from his mom and his
Right,
childhood.
yeah.
And
What happened? Can we reverse this? Do you have 2 kids?
yes.
Okay. I don't see a divorce. So I'm analyzing the divine codification, yours and his. I don't think you're going to divorce this man. I think what we need to do is change the dynamic, change the communication, and bring back that love, that connection that you guys originally had. And the influences. I talk in every book I wrote on relationship that how bad the influences are, you know what I mean, in our lives. So I think that what's wrong here are the influences. I think we can fix this. I'm going to think of a strategy for you, I promise. A strategy to change this. And talking about email, write me an email and describe me, because my time on the air is always limited. Describe me some episode, something. Where is the disconnect? Because I feel that because of this codification being so great, we can reconnect. It's a disconnect. If we go back into the reconnect, this can work. This can
he
work.
has a lot of anger issues too, and
I don't think this is a bad guy. I think this guy has a good heart. I think he wants to make it happen. I think he's a good dad. Do you agree with me?
Yes, I agree with you.
Okay, so let's fix this. The solution is not running away in your case. The solution is not a divorce, and it will actually not happen. So let's work on bringing back that love that exists somewhere, buried. Let's bring it back to life.
Okay.
I think I have an idea. Write me an email with specific situation, just to give me a hint into the communication between you guys. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right, my love. I
Thank
love
you, Carmen.
sweetie. Bye,
Happy
sweetheart.
New Year. Okay, bye.
You too, my angel. Hi, Robin from South Carolina. Tell me about your baby cat.
Oh, she's been so sick for over a week now. And last Wednesday, the vet said that she wasn't going to make it overnight. But I got some holistic...
I want to tell you that cats have 9 lives. You think that you know. Yeah.
And
I don't think your cat is dying, Robin. I don't think so. How old is the cat? 9?
I don't know. She's a rescue, but she's young. I think she's about 2 or 3.
Oh, no. She's that young. The cat is not dying. No. No, absolutely not. Why did the vet, why did he make such a statement?
Because she was breathing badly.
So what? That can be healed.
Okay, I think it was the liver, but I've been doing holistic stuff, and she's been getting better. She ate on her own today. She drank on her own.
If the cat drinks and eats, the cat will get better. So make sure the cat eats, and make sure you get the cat everything that is eventually holistic food and organic and stuff like that. Pay attention what you're giving the cat. You know, it's funny. I have a feeling that the cat took something. You know, animals sometimes they get something or get like poison or something and a reaction. I feel like there's a reaction, almost like allergic reaction to something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Think a little.
Wonder what that was.
You never know, because an animal can pick up on a pill or on something that is dropped under the floor or the bed, or you never know. You never know what happened to her, what she did, Yeah. But I see, I want to follow with you. I'm a big animal lover. I feed 10 cats. I have 4 in the house and the rest are around the house. So you can imagine, here is like a zoo. My house is a zoo. So I love them more than anybody can imagine. I adore them. So I will never let a cat die. I'll do everything to save your cat.
Yes,
so keep me posted, Robin. I beg you. Please keep me posted about your baby, okay?
I will. Now, I have, I'm going to switch to, like Michelle, when she called about the angels. It pops into my mind. I don't know if you like it, if she likes the idea, but I was thinking for something different, because there are a lot of different candles. Somebody's personal picture, someone who passed, or somebody's birthday, or something.
Right.
Putting the face on the candle.
That's a genius idea. That's genius. I hope Michelle is still listening to the show. Yeah, that's a genius idea.
Okay,
Brilliant.
so,
I love it. I love it. Okay, my Robin. I love you, my beautiful Robin.
I have to ask you one real quick question.
Sure.
I can't find my carved angels. I looked everywhere for my carved angels.
For your what?
My carved angels from Germany. I can't find them. There should be in a gold box, but when I moved, I can't find them.
They're still there, except that it's in a different box with other stuff. Yeah, the cards are there with other things in a bigger box. I think when you move, you misplace them. But there's a box that is either you confuse that as something else, but they are there. You're going to find them. You're going to find them. I promise you're going to find them on a Friday. Either free this Friday, following Friday. Let me know when you find them, because you will.
Okay. I want to buy that 2-for-1. That and how long are you going to have that? Because
for you, I'll have it longer. Otherwise, I'm already not offering. But for you, if you want, I'll still honor it. So just let me know.
Okay. And
I love you, beautiful. Thank you for calling me.
So much, Carmen.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Christina in Florida. Hi, Christina.
Hi, Carmen. Quick question. I don't want this to end before I ask my question.
Tell me.
I just moved to Florida. To Fort Lauderdale area from Tampa.
That's great.
And I don't know. I have such a hard time adjusting. Is it worth buying a house now? Should I wait?
Please buy a house now till you can buy a house, because the inflation is gonna be so bad. I'm sorry to say this on the radio, but we start to see what's happening. And in spite of all the efforts of the government and everybody in the world trying to stop this time is different. We're going through some 11 years of fate. There's 11 difficult years ahead of us. That's why all the COVID and everything we're going through. Because the time we're going through is a time of awakening, of purification. It's the chaos before, the breaking through and the revelation that we're supposed to have, all of us collectively. We have to wake up and stop the nonsense that we are doing against us, and the self-destructive behavior, and this technological world that it works against us, and all of this cellulars and all of this we're so distracted, you know, when the world is falling apart. It's incredible what we are doing. And that's why, you know, we are, you know, there's a reason in everything we're going through, and the reason is wake up, wake up, wake up. But I want to tell you that I want to really be in touch with you, because I feel there's so many things I need to tell you, but the time on the radios is actually coming to an end. So write me an email, Christina, and I want to be in touch with you, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
I'm actually going to the end of the show. Leilani, how are you doing, my love? You're the one I was not able to talk. Leilani, you good?
Brother's in ICU and my sister's fighting and everything's chaos right now.
Oh, call me tomorrow, Leilani. I'll give you minutes free and we can talk a little bit, because I think I can help you, okay?
Okay. It's very, very bad.
I love you, Leilani.
Love you.
I adore you. Everybody, thank you for calling me tonight. It was such a pleasure to be with you, and God bless you. Don't forget my new show on ABC starts January 7 at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and you can also see me and ask me questions on that show. Find out much more if you go to carmenharra.com. Bye.